Hi everybody, this is Jazz, aka Trend Trader for you. So what I'm going to do today is going to review sector rotation. We're going to review 9 sectors, basically 9 ETFs. We're going to compare it with the S&P 500, and we're going to see which ones are the strongest and which ones are the weakest. I already sent you guys this file in a PDF form. I actually put it on our the secret Facebook group. So feel free to view it, feel free to download it, or however you wanna get a better understanding of it. Okay, so this is the disclaimer as I go through every single time, but feel free to read it, and it's all right here. So the next slide, what I'm going to do right now is basically review a little bit of it. That way, this video is going to become a foundation for all the next the all the coming videos of sector analysis coming into the next months. Okay, so next slide. So what really is the S&P 500 made up of? Sector Spider ETFs. Okay, since again, since I already have the video out on this, I told you guys to watch that first 12 minutes of it, the video that's already posted onto our Facebook group. So I'm not going to go into the details of it, but at least I'll go a little bit. I'll do the review, and then we'll dive into the comparing the charts and comparing the sectors. Okay, so sector spider ETFs. Their S&P 500 is divided into 9 sectors, like we talked about in the other video, and they're all basically what it is. It's all a family of exchange traded funds, and they're traded throughout the NYSE stock exchange. So they act as a gauge to the overall market and gives more perspective of the different angles of the US economy. So XLY, XLP, all these are the sectors, from energy sector to financial sector, to healthcare sector, to industrials, to basic materials, technology, you name it, XLU. All the S&P 500, the companies that are in there, they're all divided into these 9 sectors. And all of these you can get them sectorspider.com. It provides a detailed description, so let me just actually share that. So if you go in here, sectorspider.com, and you can see all these sectors are here. So if you go into the sector, you can actually click on each of the sectors. For instance, let's just say XLU. You want to go into XLU sector, you can check out the holdings. The holdings, it includes all the stocks that are trading within this fund, within the XLU. So basically, if you're trading uh, XLU, you're actually trading all these companies that are listed in there. Let's go back. So each sector contains multiple stocks within. Just like I said, ETFs are safer to trade over stocks as less risk of gaps. For instance, for let's just say tomorrow, which is a Friday, depending on how the market going to be opening, the volatility wise, let's just say Duke opens up, 5 points down, just because some major news came out or some kind of a earning report, or could be anything, right? If the Duke opened up, 5 points lower or even higher, it's not going to affect the XLU utilities factor as much as it had done to the Duke, just because it's all these stocks are factored into this XLU, so it's not going to make a huge difference in the XLU. That is why these are safer. All the stocks has to really gap down 4 or 5 points for the XLU to drop significantly. Just for one stock or two stocks, or even multiple stocks, not going to make a huge difference to the XLU. That's why I recommend these trading just solely these sectors if you're a beginner, or even if you're intermediate, or in some even matters if it's at a grade decent point. And we'll talk about that in the in the coming uh, uh, the video, or part of this video, that how you can tackle which sector, and if it's at a great point you can buy, or you can, even you can, if you want to short, you can short too at the same time. So that's why the ETFs are safer. And sector rotation will also focus on the technical aspect of them. For instance, looking at their the trend, looking at the downtrend or an uptrend, we'll look at the strongest and the weakest, overbought, oversold. We'll also compare the stocks within the sector. If it's Bank of America is a financial sector, we'll compare it with the XLF, and I'll show you how to scan uptrend or downtrend by using the the SMAs. I'll also show you how broad market plays a crucial role in investing these stocks. So all of these will be discussed in the monthly videos from beginner to advanced traders point of view. So since this is going to be a paid discussion, like I said, this is a paid Facebook group. I want you guys to have a really good understanding of exactly how this works, how the 9 sectors are part of SNPY, and these are the sectors of it, and know that these stocks are within these sectors that represent the sector. For instance, the XLF, like I said, the Bank of America represent XLF. So I need you guys to have a really good understanding of it. That way, from here on, every single month, I'm not going to repeat all this. All I'm going to just go right into the technical analysis of it, and we're going to compare, this sector, this, and this sector compares with this one, and this is the strongest, and this is the weakest. To make sense, right? So let's get some hands on. And again, the video that I sent you guys that was public and is now private, I went in exactly how to make a watch list of all the ETFs, and also compared a comparison with it. But all you needed to watch is the first 12 minutes of it. If you have watched that, you're okay with it, you're done. You don't have to watch the rest of it, because all I do in there is I go directly into the thinkorswim platform which I have, and I show you exactly how to add each single ETF, or how to download it. Basically, if you go on here, if you see this Excel file, you can click on it, add on to your thinkorswim platform, and it'll list all the stocks that are within this sector. It makes things a lot much easier rather than you typing each single one of them in your watch list on your thinkorswim, right? So this is exactly what it is: importing the ETF list and adding the underlying ETF symbol for XLF, comparing with the Bank of America, like I was talking about. And you can, a bunch of different comparison. You can use line comparison, or you can use the other ones, and you can add a 2050 SMAs downtrend. And also, this is the ETF list on here, right? And I will do the comparison again, importing list like I just showed you guys, and comparison with the ETF, and adding SMAs. So basically all this is done in that video, right? So what at end of this discussion, you should have a really good, a strong foundation. The understanding of above material is really significantly important, as future discussions will be dependent totally on this is going to act as a prerequisite to all the stuff that we're going to do from here on. And each member, either you're beginner or advanced, must need to view this video or this PDF file in order for us to continue, right? So video charts content here on elaborate much on the working of it, and as this is a paid service, this will be only discussed into our Facebook group. So please try not to share any kind of content or the videos stuff that we're going to discuss. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to add this video on as a public, since we haven't covered anything about the whole technical analysis of it. That way, people who are interested in it, they can see, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm educating, this is how people can look at the sector rotation and really pick out what sector is stronger, what sector is weaker. And that's exactly what is discussed into the paid membership of it. So this is actually really good, so I can put this onto the public, so people get aware of it, that this is exactly what I do, and you have a great understanding going forward. So let me pause real quick.